It's time to dust off your favourite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Sparring DK presents Relegation Regen Rebuild, Atletico Madrid. Hello and welcome back to Relegation Regen Rebuild, here with Atletico Madrid sitting in 7th position after 11 games. We've started to find a little bit more touch and things are on the improve as we try and, get that mid-table, high-table finish here. Our first season in the top flight. So 3 games for you in this one. Let's jump into it with a player upgrade. So today's player upgrade is for Lasuro, our Mexican second string goalkeeper. This one comes from George Yunde. Thank you very much for your comment. 11 thumbs up on this one. So make sure you keep smashing those little thumbs up on comments that you do like down below in the videos. You asked for the number 2, but that was actually taken in the last episode by Guimaraes Billa. So I've given him the number 20 at this stage. Let me know if you want to change that one, but at this stage we'll go with 20. An untucked shirt, long socks, long sleeves, and some yellow gloves. The closest thing we had to yellow gloves were these Nike ones with a little bit of yellow on it. You didn't mention anything about his boots, so I did change them to the Nike ones, sort of just to match and just tie him all together. He's ready to go. We'll see if he gets some more action. He is growing rather quickly, so he might get a few more games here and there, but he's done. Let's jump into the action. So the first game for today is against Osasuna. This is the lineup that we are going to roll with. I'm really trying hard to get Arnos back into this team, but Alvarez is in some sensational form, and Arnos just doesn't really quite do it for me up front at this stage. I'm finding him better use as a centre forward, so we'll see how that plays out. He's sort of just fighting for Alvarez here for that position there. And Alvarez is scoring more goals. So this is how we'll roll out here today, and we'll definitely get Arnos on at some stage. So let's get into it. Right, we're back at home at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium, hosting Osasuna in match day number 12. Let's do this. Russo finds it forward. Oh, Guado with a quick turn. He shoots, and a good save from Herrera. Well, what a turn and burn that was from Aguado, but the big showstopper here makes a good save, and we'll get an early corner. Oh, lovely strike and a brilliant save. Here's Cardenas driving the wing. Cut back, and he'll feed this one inside and looks for Sancho, who's just put it wide. Russo lays it off. Here's Jose Manuel. Plays it back for the run of Russo. Flicks it out wide here for Sancho. Gallardo! He's missed again. Well, it's Osasuna with a free kick here in the 20th minute. Starting to work their way into the game here. Drive it forward. Pinto gets up, Sergio Alvarez dispossessed, but he'll get in here and try and get another challenge in on the ball. It's picked off again. Russo flicks forward, finds Sancho. It's a rough touch, and the ball comes into dispute. Here is Ramos, works his way forward, feeds it off. Oh, Amarel's nearly given it away, but Lovato cleans it up at the back. Man, grab this man a mop and bucket because he is really doing some work here at the moment. Dennis fires this one off, and he's got Aguado. He's going to have to organise some space here. Brings it back inside for the run of Cardenas. Works his way inside. Cuts back nicely. Cardenas shoots. Good save. Russo puts it in. It's 1-0 Atletico Madrid. Russo with his first goal of the season. Just some wonderful counter-attack football there from Atletico Madrid. A good initial save. Russo swoops in like a seagull on a hot chip. Just puts a little bit of chicken salt on it. Not too much here for the young Italian. And he finishes his dinner perfectly. It's 1-0 Atletico. Gets in. Oh, Sancho just rinsed him, and here he is out wide. Can he get this cross inside? He does, and it's cleared away. Plays this one forward, Aguado. Alvarez, oh, can't thread the eye of a needle, and that should probably be the whistle. It is. It's a 1-0 lead to Atletico Madrid. There's Guimaraes. Brazilian, showing a bit of flair. Feeds one through here for Sergio fucking Alvarez. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Unlucky, Sergio. Oh, Rios. You needed to do better. Great save from Lovato. Saves Rios' bacon. He just pumps it forward here, Rios. Cardenas to Jose Manuel, off to Russo. Who the fuck was that to? No fucking passing strength on that whatsoever. Oh, Jose Manuel, brilliant touch. Alvarez fires one through. Aguado lays it back off. It's little Sergio, the maestro of the midfield. And a good save from Herrera. It's a corner here for Atletico. Three changes, Gasparoni, Arnos, and Saar will check in to the game for Cardenas, Sergio Alvarez, and Russo. Gasparoni, Arnos, puts it through the middle, finds Saar, he plays it back for Jose Manuel, back to Saar, inside for Arnos, who has the vision, finds Sancho Gallardo, yes, he finally gets it, he's had a few cracks at the cherry today, and finally he finds a goal, his third of the season, played through by Arnos, another assist for him coming on, and that makes it 2-0, look at the vision there from Arnos. Oh, why would you want him up front when he's got eyes like that? If you had him and Sergio somehow in maybe two cam rolls behind the striker, we could be very, very threatening, but it may leave us a little bit exposed at the back. I'm not too sure. Maybe something that Mancini can find in his little black book of tricks in the future. But there is another goal for Sancho Gallardo, and it's 2-0 to Atletico Madrid. Still comes Gasparoni, cuts back. Lovely little touch inside, finds Arnos, turns his man beautifully, and don't let him shoot in the box. I think his long shots are probably better. Well, there is the whistle. It's another 3 points here for Atletico, and another clean sheet for Lovato starting to find some touch. Well, menacing performance there from Atletico Madrid. We even had 55% possession today. And just the performance we were looking for. Sancho Gallardo had a few cracks and finally got a goal and a 9.1. An 8.2 for Arnos with the assist as soon as he checked in. Gasparoni did well when he checked in. Aguado was serviceable, showed some good things. Cardenas, Alvarez, Russo with a goal and an 8.9. Lovato 4 saves and a clean sheet. Guimaraes Billa 4 intercepts. I mean, the defense was just on point. RJPT with 4 intercepts as well. Rios with 3 intercepts, and Jose Manuel 8.2, 2 tackles, 4 intercepts. Just a solid defensive performance there. Get voting up in the Arfield player of the match. Alright, next game is at the La Rosaleda Stadium. We are being hosted by Malaga. A couple of changes. Arnos to the centre cam role. Villalba in on the left. Saar in at centre defensive midfield. And Gallardo comes in at left back. Just trying to give some boys some minutes and get this squad some real depth. So let's go and look for another 3 points on the road. Alright, it is game 13 of the season. Malaga host Atletico Madrid at the La Rosaleda Stadium. Let's go. Here's Gallardo. Drives his way forward, and it's a lovely ball off to Villalba. Can he get the cross in? Here he can. And it's Pinto Trabullo getting forward. 6 shots to 0, but haven't been able to beat the keeper as of yet. Gallardo slides through for Arnos, who tries to get the touch on and keeps rolling here. Arnos works his way forward. Has the lad got across? He does. He finds Aguado, who gets the strike, but a good save from Rivera. Tackle comes in. Sancho still brings it inside. Arnos can't get up, and Sancho's been destroyed behind play. We get a free kick. Let's hope he's all right. Oh, Arnos with the pass, flicks it on. Aguado! Oh, sidebar! Oh, that would have been an insane goal. And there is the whistle for half-time. We've had a few opportunities, but haven't taken them. It's 0-0. Saar, Arnos, Aguado. Back to Arnos. Flicks it through for Russo! Oh my days! Arnos is the assist master, and it's Russo getting his 2nd goal of the season. Oh, the vision of the lad is impeccable. If only he could finish his dinner, he would be an out-and-out class player already. He'll grow, don't you worry about it, but that was a lovely manoeuvre. To see Russo, look at this, Aguado holds up the play beautifully. Off to Arnos, quick touch on. Russo finishes his dinner. And that makes it 1-0 to Atletico. Gets in. Oh, come on, Saar. Don't be giving those ones away. Gallardo, good challenge. Can't take the ball with him. Oh, goes in again. Misses the 3rd, though. Saar is all at sea. Here's the strike, and Pinto Trabullo with the block. And it's a corner now for Malaga. 57 minutes gone. Woken up. Sancho punches away. Russo drives his way forward and then slips it off now for Aguado. Oh, good save. Yet another corner here. We are racking up the shots. Russo's going to drive this one in. Amaral, great save. Arnos. Oh, unlucky. Oh, great save, Lovato. Yes, Lovato. Right, 3 changes. Granero checks in. Russo checks out, Vanderbroek checks it, and Vujaba checks out, and we're going to bring the Rock in on a wing and see if we can get some pace out of him on the left-hand side. Vanderbroek gets a steal. Arnos will flick this one out wide for Granero. He'll drive his way back forward. Arnos, can he flick it on? Gets it off here for the Rock. The Rock dodges and weaves his way through the traffic. Gets the block from Aguado. He needs to feed it back inside. He does. Oh, picked off. Here is the Rock. Lays it off. He's got Arnos. Oh, what was that? And there is the whistle. Well, we'll take the 3 points, but we probably should have scored a few more. 15 shots to 4. It was a thorough performance here from Atletico Madrid. Russo gets the goal in a 9.2. Lovato with another clean sheet, 3 saves. The defence has been absolutely on song of late. Gallardo comes in, gets 4 tackles and 2 intercepts. That is an outstanding performance. Sarr did well. Arnos got the assists, 2 tackles, 2 intercepts. He's just all over the place. We love it. Aguado, 5 shots. Probably should have had a goal there, a 7.8. Vujaba didn't show too much, unfortunately, and Sancho with a 7.6. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. 1st of December, we've got a U-Squad monthly report. Chevalier 87 to 93, Bashandi 88 to 94, Ricci's 89 to 94, Frank Vanderlinden 83 to 93, Albrecht 86 to 92, Ludwig 90 to 94, Baptiste Ferrier 87 to 93, Ade Akara 92 to 94. Orellana is an 83 to 93, and Segura 83 to 94. So much talent sitting here in our youth academy, and we just can't bring them in because they won't get a game. Well, I didn't realise it was a 2-leg in the round of 32, so we're 1-0 down on aggregate here against AD Elkaron, but we're going to send the reserves team out a little bit more strength here. For starters, I think Jose Manuel needs the captaincy. There we go, that's sorted. So I've brought Bello in and Vanderbroek in to the midfield in replace of Hendricks. Gasparoni is in on the left-hand side for Vujaba, but other than that, it's the same team that went up against AD Elkaron. We're going to need a goal or 2 here just to try and push through to the next round. So no voting on the Regionaire on this one, but let's see if we can push through to the next round. So it is the second leg of the round of 32 of the Copa de España. We're taking on AD Elkaron or Elkaron, whatever. The reserves team is out here with a little bit of help, and let's hope that we can get the job done. We're going to need 2 goals here, I reckon. Let's go. Well, we need to go for the throat here, so I'm going on attacking. We're going to send Bello out. Here is Granero, plays it inside, and it is the Rock, and a good save from Jimenez early up. Here is Jose Manuel, not the quickest of lads. He'll slip it out wide here for the run of Gasparoni. Drives his way forward, cuts back nicely, brings it into the back stick, punched out, and we're just going too close to the keeper at the moment. So back inside, Jose Manuel gets a run here. Vanderbroek finds Dan Cools. Just cracked forward. Granero brings this one in. Punched down again by Jimenez. Head forward. Oh, free kick. What? What? How's the free kick this far forward? What? What the fuck just happened? I don't believe that. Oh, that's a shit pass. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. It's deadlocked in 0-0. Just our crossing has been very off today. From Lopez, gets the steal. He's going to have to hold it up here. Slips it off now for the Rock. The Rock drives his way inside. Ah! Salo drives his way forward. He's got Lopez. Squirts out the back. Lopez! No, Custard! Custard! Well, 2 changes. Duarte and Hendricks check in for Gasparoni and Vanderbroek. One up our sleeve, but we need to create something here. Well, let's make our final change. Evans comes in for Lopez, and we're going to go all-out attack. Come on, boys. Bello. Granero inside finds Evans. Oh, Evans showed us something for the future. Couldn't beat the keeper, though. Here is Granero. Drives it inside. Bello! Wrong way, lad. Oh, Bello. No, Bello. What was that pass, mate? Fuck's sake, Bello. Fucking useless pass. And there it is. That is it made official. We are going to be out of the Copa de España. Fuck's sake. What a horrendous pass from Bello. What has he done there? Just absolute AIDS. Oh, there it is. We're officially out. Fuck me. 11 shots to 5. We just could not find a finish here today. Jose Manuel tried to encourage the troops. He got himself an 8.1, but we just were a bit lacking. All right, time for some new personal training. EdStar 2015 wants Jose Manuel trained on defensive endurance. Miss Hoz Gamings wants agility training for Arnos. Giorgio Del Trozo wants Alvarez's finishing trained. And George Hyundai wants Lucero trained on anything. And the final one is from Mark Diesel, who wants Alvarez's training for long passing. So there is our training setup for December. Let's get simulating, see if anyone wants to lift a level. And Lucero up to a 70, Jose Manuel up to a 74. Well, we finally managed to sell Ramirez. He is going to Pacos Feria for just over $1 million. His valuation was only $775. So as soon as the transfer window, see you later, Ramirez. It is time for today's player upgrade. It is the right back, TL Deeb. His brother is a winger. They are from Egypt, of course. If you want to make any changes to his number, this up-and-coming right back, or his kit, make sure you leave a comment down below. And, of course, the ones with the most thumbs up gets the player upgrade. Good luck. And that is where we will finish up today. We've got a game in hand on everyone around us, and we have hit a little purple patch of form. Levano has started saving a few things. Probably need to score a few more goals, but we'll take any win we can get. I mean, we're gritting in, we're tackling hard defensively, and coming through with, counter-attack goals. And all that sees us sitting in 7th position. So a fairly decent area to be sitting in here in December. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.